Showtime.
Happy Monday, ghosties. Random thought. What do other countries' keyboards look like? Like, are there countries out there that only have like 16 characters and they have smaller keyboards with bigger keys? There's countries out there that have 85,000 characters.
You're 30 seconds into my Monday. You're rocking my world.
I just had that thought.
We've never seen an international keyboard before.
No.
Why not?
Because they don't exist, dude.
Wait. And aren't whoa, hold on.
I know.
Hold on.
I know.
There are
Mandarin
languages. That's what I was going to say. I forget what they're called, but
tonal
could be where it's more like
hard to understand.
Gibberish.
Yeah, not important.
Where like it's not even like individual letters making a word like what we have, but they have like, you know, individual words making like a sum of, you know, a new word or whatever, like Vietnamese and I think Mandarin are like this.
How's it work?
What do their computers look like?
I don't know. Like, do they have a ton of tiny keys?
Like Japanese, do they have like lines in different places and you just hit where the lines go?
Don't know, dude. I bet they figured it out, but I don't know.
In like in Russia and Ukraine and those Greece, we've seen those types of letters before.
Yep.
Which they kind of look like our letters.
Yep.
But I guarantee you they don't have 26. They got to have a new
That's
keyboard.
what I'm saying. Like there's no, they have home row.
QWERTY?
Are they
T9?
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I had that thought the other day and I was like, oh, I don't know about this.
Anybody have internet access?
No.
Dude, me neither. My whole thing's bonked.
It's bonked. It's bunged. It's bunged up, dude.
My whole thing's bonked up. Computers are down.
Dang. No way of knowing. Start the episode, I guess.
What do you guys think it's like?
I don't know.
What do you guys think, ghosties?
Figure it out. Oh,
This episode will be called I Didn't Know a Computer Could Do That.
that's good. Okay.
Every episode is named that now. All right, we're presented by Main Street Roasters. Let's have a good episode. Let's have a good episode.
Come on now. Ooh, I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning we're taking back Ghostrunners podcast. Just got back to Costa Rican Main Street Roasters beans, my favorites.
You just took a little trip.
So it's a good day today.
Yep.
We're feeling real nice. So
I went in last night and broke into local Chick-fil-A and swapped out their coffee with Main Street Roasters.
Prank.
So
Yeah.
looks like Chick-fil-A coffee. I don't
nice
Chick-fil-A
try.
coffee.
Nice try.
Yep.
I've been up since like 5, and so I'm plenty awake right now.
Ready for lunch.
Like I'm already like in my prime of my day at this point. But I just want to let you know I might peter out at some point.
Peter? Got it.
I might taper down.
Okay.
But right now,
That's fine.
feeling just fine.
I'm on the upward trend.
Yeah.
Timon, where are you at?
I'm almost out of the grog, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Almost out of the gulag.
Yep.
What's the gulag?
I was wondering the same thing.
Really?
I've heard
Yeah.
it. I don't know.
You've heard it.
I bet it's on a different keyboard though, is how you would like normally say it.
It is Russian. I think it's
Yeah.
like a Russian prison.
Oh.
And it just rhymes with grog.
Yeah.
It seems like if you were coming out of it, you would be
Yeah.
in a
Whoa.
trance.
Yeah.
that
I'm
was wild. Didn't know they were able to do that, even in prison.
on my way out of the Russian prison.
You're on your way out of the Russian prison.
Yeah. As most people say.
One thing I want to talk about right away is someone in the Ghostrunners Facebook group was like, Brad, Catherine, I bet you're excited about this. Little House on the Prairie coming to Netflix. And there was one comment that has really sat with me. And once again, I have not looked it up.
Okay.
My computer's bonked.
You tried to like connect to the internet, but you didn't have the right keyboard.
It's
The
bonked.
password.
It's all
it's
bonked
all
right
weird.
now.
Yeah.
So I have not looked this up because I want to talk about it first. Someone said something along the lines of like, I would be interested in this, but it seems like all the characters have iPhone face.
iPhone face.
Did you guys see this comment?
I saw this comment. Yeah.
No. iPhone face. iPhone face.
iPhone face. So first you have to start by saying, is that a typo?
No.
Because Apple loves to like, if you get close to one of their products, they're like, did you mean FaceTime, capital F, capital T?
Yeah.
Chill, I don't type that way.
I don't. Yeah. Yeah. iMessage. No, not a typo. What would it be a typo for?
That I don't know.
Phone face.
Golden face?
Yeah.
I just know that they do like to lean you towards their products with autocorrects. It's like maybe they didn't mean what they said.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. Wasn't that the comment something like,
Yeah.
I'm wishy-washy on this. The characters look like they have iPhone face.
Like they don't
Yeah.
believe that they're what?
iPhone's not the, I mean, it's a nice camera.
Well, it just means like a new age face.
Yeah.
I don't know. People's faces haven't changed. It's the haircuts and the right.
I was thinking the same thing because I think I've heard this term, and I was like, seeing that comment, I was like, I don't actually know if that can be real because surely it's the hair and the
Yeah.
makeup or something. Like, surely faces have not. Do you know like the definition of the term?
Face.
Face?
Yeah, face.
Yeah.
Heard of it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. No,
An oblong structure
Yeah.
holding two eyes,
Yeah.
a nose, and more.
Found on humans
And more.
and more,
Yes.
My dictionary would have a lot of, and
more.
so on and so forth.
et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, that's how I would define a lot of things.
For more, look at it. Yeah.
If confused, Google it.
And what have you?
And what have you.
Whatnots.
Nevertheless,
Yeah.
let's move on.
What
Yeah.
term are you talking about?
I think that iPhone face is defined as like they look like they've seen an iPhone. That's what I've heard it as. It's like
Okay.
Timothy Chalamet can't be in Little Women because it looks like he's seen an iPhone.
Oh,
That's
iPhone
funny.
face.
I think that's what it is.
He knows too much.
But Brad, I think I'm with you where it's like I don't think that the face can actually do that.
I don't
Can it?
know, man. Like that's actually a fun game, Timon. And
Yeah.
you probably can't do that right now while we're recording and you're switching all the cameras. But it'd be fun to be like, take a picture from this time and take a picture from that time and make
Yeah.
them look like they're in the same time period. And we try to figure out which person is modern and which
Yeah.
person is like an old person. You know what I mean?
Because, like, yeah.
Like Babe Ruth, there's nobody that looks like Babe Ruth anymore. Like there's some goofy looking guys out there.
Yeah.
Does it just mean he has braces? Like they didn't have braces back in the day?
Yeah,
Or
that's the
teeth
thing.
were
Like,
worse?
there's things like skincare has gotten better, and
Yeah.
like overall health has gotten better. So maybe you do appear slightly different, but like the shape of your face, the bones,
Yeah.
can't change that much in a couple hundred years.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Yeah. If anything, we've gotten worse. Which maybe that's I don't know.
Or soda pop.
Soda pop, not chewing on tree bark as much. I don't know what they did in Little House on the Prairie.
Those seem
Never
like
really-
two good starts.
you know, we're not sawing logs as often,
No, we are not.
and that might affect our face.
We also have hospitals, though.
We have hospitals, so
Yeah.
that helps our faces.
We wash our hands now.
Wash our hands.
wash our hands, and what do we use to wash our face? Our hands.
Soap. Probably
Soap.
Ipso facto.
Plastic.
Yeah, I did see the original comment though. Like, I can't wait to watch. Or I wonder. I'm sure Brad and Catherine are so excited about this. Maybe Catherine has a way to get Netflix still. Like we used to like bum off her parents, and at one point, you know, like Netflix did the thing where it's like, oh, you can't do this anymore. I haven't watched anything on Netflix in a minute. I'm trying to think of the last thing I watched on there.
O.J. Simpson.
Made in America,
Yeah.
maybe no.
Scott and I got off the flight yesterday, and we realized we'd both watched the same somewhat random documentary without talking about it.
On the flight.
Yeah, on the flight, just like, you know, two completely different rows and everything. And I was just like, how was your flight? He's like, I slept a little bit. And then I ended up watching this like chess documentary. I go, I slept a little bit and ended up watching this chess documentary. That's weird.
Chess document.
Yeah, when have Scott and I ever had a conversation about chess? It was so odd.
What was
Also, speaking of this flight, you know, I've talked on the podcast about how I got Southwest A-list at the worst possible time because now there's no
Right.
like priority boarding. It's assigned seats. Who cares? Scott told me of one perk. The one and only perk is that 48 hours before your flight, they open up like the front few rows of seats. So it's still not first class because Southwest, it's kind of all the same. Is Southwest socialist? Never thought about this.
Southwest.
Southwest?
Southwest.
The flight attendant yesterday did wish us a Southwest-tastic day.
Okay.
If you're into like kind of throwing Southwest into your words.
Honestly, don't hate it. Depends on the time of day, but I might say something back to her.
She was great. The whole crew was great yesterday. But so 48-hour window opens up and I see there's seat 1F available.
Okay.
I've never sat in the front row before.
Oh yeah.
For anything.
Yeah.
Concert.
You haven't. You've never gone front
I
row.
was never first chair in my orchestra
okay.
back
That's
in the
okay.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah, never been
Church?
front row to flight.
You never went front row
No,
church?
Baptist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Back row Baptist.
Were you guys? You guys were back row or
I mean,
back
not
in the
back row, but no, never in the first 15.
Who out of your parents, which one would rather which one would rather die than go in the front? Mom
Which
or
one
dad?
would rather die? All of them. All of us.
Really?
I think they would both.
Yeah.
Both of my parents would rather die. I don't even know which one to choose.
Okay. Fair.
But yeah, front row of an airplane.
Yeah.
Wow.
You guys ever done this?
Oh yeah.
I have.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember why I did, but I just remember being like stuck between two very large men in the front row.
Front row, middle stuck.
Yeah.
I sat front row one time and there was this little pipsqueak, like homeschool kid that was a producer of a podcast sitting next to me.
Didn't even have an iPad or anything.
Yeah.
Doing a crossword.
Just was singing show tunes the whole time.
He asked me for the definition of face at one point.
Yeah, I was like, buddy, it's an oblong thing with eyes and whatnot and more. Yeah, I have. I don't remember why. I think maybe at one point, like sometimes people don't want to sit in the front, and I'm like I was like B one time. I feel like I'm like, there's a front row seat. I'm by myself. Why not?
Yeah.
I don't love that there's no bag spot though.
That's what I was going to say. The front row is not all it's cracked up to be. Not nearly as fun as front row on a roller coaster.
Tell me if this resonates with you. I almost need a little bit of like, it's almost too much leg room. It's too much leg room for how narrow of a cavity you have.
So at least on my flight, Southwest, I think you actually do have less legroom because you don't have a seat to put your feet underneath. You just have a wall. So you actually cannot extend your legs as far as you normally can.
Oh, really? See, I feel like when I've flown, and it was Southwest, but maybe they've changed the flights. But yeah, I feel like there was definitely more
Legs
leg
are
room.
fine.
Almost too fine is what I'm saying. Like I almost like a little bit of confinement, like because
the feeling of security under.
like I could shoot them straight out, but I if I'm going straight, if I have that much leg room, I want to like bend one of my knees a little bit or something, and I can't do that because I have to just be straight out. So I don't know, something about it. It was a little bit unnerving. So,
Yeah,
I don't think it's cracked up. It's not that great either.
Yeah, wasn't that great? I did get the whole row to myself, and then boy, you get off the flight quick.
Well, you got the whole row to yourself. Oh,
Yeah, it
because
wasn't
like
a
it's
full
assigned
flight.
seating now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scott was in row like 4, whole row to himself. Isaac was in 26, whole row to himself.
Wow. Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah, it is nice at the end, like when it's like, all right, time to go.
oh yeah, I'm used to
didn't-
like, oh, I still have 10 more minutes on my phone or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I got to get ready.
I carried on.
The plane board.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That's nice.
One other thing I'm remembering now, we got off the plane and we're down at baggage claim, and I'm talking to Scott and Isaac, and I go, you guys have iPads, right? They're like, yeah. I go, do you guys have iPad cases on them? And they go, do you not? And I go, no. And I just had the revelation just now on that flight that for the last, 3 years, I've been watching every movie on an airplane with it completely flat on the tray table in front of me, and I'm just kind of like peering over it.
What a psycho.
That's what they said. They were like, dude, you've had an iPad way longer than we have, and you've traveled 100 times more than we have. You've never thought to prop up your iPad? I go, well, an hour ago I did. So I'm on the right track.
When you finally didn't have a tray table, it was like, man. Oh my
just been watching it flat.
That's amazing that it never occurred to you like,
Is there a way to engineer something where it's like at a 35 degree angle?
that steering wheel cover was awesome. Is there a steering wheel cover for your iPad?
I mean, I'm in the accessories portion of my life right now, and it's great. There's an accessory for a lot of
That's
stuff.
wild. I would so much sooner just hold it the whole time
Yeah.
than watch it like this. Because if it's flat, you have to get
What
up
must
on
people
it
be
pretty good, I
thinking of
think.
you?
Oh yeah, I lay it down and then I pull the tray table so it's like underneath.
You're
me.
just
Okay. It's growing on me. That doesn't sound as bad. If it's like right here, your neck ever hurt?
I haven't noticed it, but this past flight, so I'm about the front row, having it to myself. I was like, I think it could be better.
Yeah.
I think I could buy a case and prop up my iPad.
Also, I think iPads are a little slippery. I think
They are.
I
They are
like a little
slippery.
girth on mine. Mine almost looks like something you'd use to like take an order at a food truck.
Yeah, you gotta slip your hand in.
Yeah,
slip the back.
yeah.
You guys
I
know
like one of those.
Haven't-
So, yeah, you got to have a little kickstand on the back.
Yeah, excited.
That's funny. So you got one.
Got one ordered.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, how many flights have I taken overseas? Just no case, no stand,
That's wild.
just flat, just 2D.
And not like it's one thing to like not have a case, but it's the next level to like not somehow engineer your own way of propping it up. Like, get something else to weigh it down the front and then prop it against the seat or something in front of you.
Yeah, I probably tried that once and my wallet wasn't strong enough. And
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, of course you can't make something that would prop up an iPad. That's
There's
impossible.
no way. Yeah. They don't make anything these days.
Yeah. Look, I tried it. I don't know if it can be done.
That's pretty funny. Hey, you were in Florida.
I was in Florida. Where were you?
I was in Boca Raton. Where were you?
Is this a riddle? I can pack. You done that? What can you take through the green glass door?
Oh,
I can't
understand.
take bananas, but I could take strawberries.
I can't go to Boca Raton, but I love it in Tallahassee.
Yeah. You play this game, Timon?
I have.
Dang it.
Dang.
I mean, no.
Timon's never played, but Anna loves
Jerry.
it.
Yeah, that makes sense. They're related.
Yeah, Jerry. Brandon, no good at it. But Jonas, awesome.
But yeah, I was in the South Florida area. That's what they like calling it down there. And I feel like they don't go by cities as much as they're like, what do you think of South Florida?
Okay. It's like a whole culture.
It's a whole culture.
Whole culture. Yeah.
So we bebopped around a number of different cities in South Florida. We're talking Delray Beach. We're talking Boynton Beach.
Boynton?
Boynton Beach.
Oh, Boynton. Okay.
Boynton.
Boynton.
Boca Raton. And a few other places. Got to see her in bowling.
Did you?
That was fun. She stopped by one night. Yeah, before an event.
So she was close enough, obviously.
Hope so. Yeah. I don't know how far she drove.
she like drove like 4 hours. Hey, good to see you. Sticking around or? That's fun.
Really good to see her, her two boys, and her mom was in town. So that was fun.
Oh, Kim.
This is someone who Brad and Scott went to high school with, and
Yeah.
that I ended up working at K West with.
Kind of crazy. Yeah. Small worlds.
It is.
Yeah.
So it was very fun to see her.
That's great. Her sister married LukeHogland.com,
That's right.
which I have some stories about Luke Hogland.
Do you?
Yeah.
By all means.
Right now?
Sure.
Okay. He has been like working, so he's a pastor of this church in town, but he also used to do mortgages and still does some mortgage stuff. And so I've been using him for these loans lately. And he's just like, well, he's how much younger than us? Maybe 4 years. Something
Is he?
like that. I don't know. Something like that.
Always looked up to him.
Yeah. Fair. He's around the same age as us, and he learned some phrases in high school, and he's never stopped. I don't know if this is more. I just made a list of them. I don't know if it's more fun. Yeah, maybe I try to give you a quick hint, and you try to guess what he would say.
Okay.
Okay. So in other words, this is not one of them, but like I use the word tight, still. Like that's one thing that I said in seventh grade.
On to.
I'm like, oh, dude, that's tight, or those shoes are sweet. Like those shoes are tight. Like I still say that sometimes. Luke, first of all, Luke must have taken Spanish 1 and no other Spanish.
He knows the colors and numbers.
Luke loves using Spanish. Like if you wouldn't mind, signing those at your earliest convenience, por favor. Loves throwing that around. Loves saying gracias.
That's a funny character.
Mañana.
The guy who only took one semester of Spanish, but loved it.
Yeah, like loves throwing them out.
Donde está el baño, am I right?
Yeah. All right,
Guys gotta go.
Anybody know where the baño is? Yeah. Okay, so first one here. I'll say this phrase or word. No, this is a phrase. Quick phrase. Is when everything is squared away. You would say,
We're all set.
I
I don't even know what's squared away.
yeah. We're all set. We're
all
all set.
good, brother.
You're getting there. Now just think of what Luke would say. Luke would.
Well, I don't know.
2 words.
That's what's up.
We
aight.
It's a good guess.
We good?
You're close.
We tight? We square?
You're close with we good.
We Gucci.
We Gucci.
All right, we
mean,
Gucci?
There's all these oh, dude, just loan stuff is the worst. And just all these underwriting and all this stuff.
Dude, what
They need
is
this.
underwriting?
So I think from what I understand, underwriting is basically like they look at all your data and look at all your information, look at the house, and they're the ones that like see how risky of a thing it is. Make sure it's not too risky and like that they can take it on.
This is something a loan guy, what are they called?
Yeah.
Loan person.
Yeah.
They
Loan
are
officer, mortgage.
assessing the situation by underwriting.
I think there's another person that's like, that's their job is an underwriter.
They assess the situation. They
and
are the
then
underwriter.
they send it back. Hey, Luke, FYI, we Gucci.
Gracias, mi amigo,
Yeah.
from another mother.
Yeah. All right. This is a phrase for if you need something urgently. Please get this back to me.
Stat.
On
the ready. On the flippity flop.
On the double.
On the double. On the double, Mary.
Yeah.
He needs something fast.
Mm-hmm.
Pronto.
You're getting there.
I'm busting out the thesaurus right now. But it's high school-ish.
Maybe college. This might even be young adulthood for us.
What are the first letters of the words?
Well, it's 2 words. Let's say the first word is what do they call it? Like a acronym? That's not the right word.
I learned the difference in acronym
Prostate.
and initialism this week.
I
know.
care.
I'm like I'm all good.
No
I don't need
thanks,
to learn
Boca
anything.
Raton. Yeah.
Boca Raton.
Yeah. Like, is it acronym? That's not the
Well, I
right
don't know
word
what
at
you're
all.
going
That's
for.
not the right word at all.
I don't know what you're going for.
What's the word when it's like NASA stands for?
Yeah,
That's an acronym.
Okay.
that's an acronym, and an initialism would be like UCLA. Because you say NASA, you're not saying NASA.
Okay. This
You're
is
saying-
either this could be an
It's one
initial.
of
So
those-
it's
who knows?
ASAP.
That's correct.
That's possible.
ASAP Rocky.
ASAP Rocky.
ASAP Rocky.
If you wouldn't mind giving me back to this ASAP Rocky.
That's one thing millennials need to stop saying. Because every millennial who says it has never listened to ASAP Rocky.
Would you say that we Gucci is not something that people need to stop saying?
That's not as bad as
I think
A$AP
all
Rocky.
these are things that Luke can stop saying. Like Luke's a pastor of a church. You think he's like, oh, we Gucci.
Let's get those offering plates down there. ASAP Rocky.
If you wouldn't mind just getting that back to me, ASAP Rocky. Those are probably my 2 favorite ones. All right, next one. This is something that's just like this is something really good. I know that's pretty vague, but
This is
like,
something really good. Use it in a sentence, but bleep it out.
I would say, hey, the appraisal came back at this amount, and he said, oh,
Fire.
fire's a good guess. No,
Straight fire.
straight fire. No, it is 2 words. There's like a few different things on this list that say blank, and then a currency. Blank. What do you think of currency? Currency is
Money.
Cash money.
cash money, or he also likes to say something else money.
Fast money.
Big money.
Big money.
Big money, he'll say.
Big money.
This one is similar to tight or exciting. Like, oh, that's
Dope.
he does say dope. That's not on the list, but yes.
Sick.
Sick. No.
Hype.
Hype. That's hype.
Wow.
Hype. Oh, that's hype. And then last one, just like real excited. Just real excited. This is a word he yells.
Dude, pumped.
Pumped. No,
Bienvenidos.
no. That's a good guess. Arriba. This one, I think of Steph Curry.
Tray ball.
No, that's a good guess. That's a perfect example of him using Spanish words though.
That's a Luke one.
Steph Curry. I'm thinking of the announcer with Steph Curry.
Bang.
Bang. He likes saying bang.
I like saying bang.
Yeah.
Bang.
So that one would be on your list still. It's bang.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Bang via text.
Yeah.
Like we're waiting on a reply from someone. It finally came through. Bang.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah, I don't think I might say easy money. I think I do say easy money. Oh, I didn't even say that one. That was one of the other ones. Easy money. I don't say cash money.
I've been leaning more toward, I've been skewing more towards easy peasy lately.
Oh, okay.
Trying to help Scott and Sam's business just little by little.
Right.
Do
That's
what
good.
I can. Yeah.
That's good.
Easy peasy.
Anyway, Luke Hogland.
LukeHogland.com.
Just saying things like that. We Gucci. Like things that you were like, I forgot that people said that. And Luke still says it.
That's fun.
He's awesome.
I need to see Luke.
Yeah.
Luke was a groomsman at my wedding, and I don't really know if I've seen him since.
I had one of those.
I should try and see him.
Yeah.
We almost watched a Chiefs game at his house this year.
Did we? Oh, yeah, you're
he
right.
was like, all right, let's do it 2 weeks from now. And then the time came and it didn't happen.
Yep.
We'll make it happen.
Yep. All right, we're presented by Main Street Roasters. Roasters. They're the stars. They can save you some bucks.
What did you say? There's the stars.
They're the stars.
They're the stars.
They're the stars of this show.
Got it.
They can save you bucks. Stars, bucks. They're
like NBA, like the All Stars. There's a couple of bucks on the All Stars.
You're getting there. Stars bucks. They're a coffee company. Main Street Roasters are. They're the stars. They save you bucks with promo code GRKC for 10% off.
I'm getting it.
I don't want to divulge all of their information on their recipes, but let's just say you can get whole beans, you can get ground beans, you can get K-cups.
Anybody can get this. I'm talking family members. I'm talking brothers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking people from all over.
Yeah. Dutch brothers. Got it. You're probably thinking, like, how did they even afford to give us 90% of full price? They surely they rigged the system. No, I think they're just a good, well-run company.
No, and these people are generous. They're giving you 10% off with promo code GRKC. Wow. I mean, they're dunking into their wallet books to help you guys out. Do not think this is a scam, all right? This is the real deal.
Don't nuts.
Do not.
No. Go to mainstreetroasters.com. I don't have any more, so GRKC is the promo code.
mainstreetroasters.com.
They're the real stars. Anyway, Florida.
What else I've written down? Speaking of, I guess, kind of like nicknames or just like funny ways of saying things, this is mainly a content trip. We did a couple events, but really trying to get a bunch of videos shot. There's two twin boys, 16-year-olds, very, very good players. I mean, like basically pro players.
Give us their names so I can remember them.
Ben and Julian.
Ben and Julian Johns.
Slive.
Okay.
And we've sponsored them since like last summer. So, we're 9-10 months into this partnership. Mm-hmm. And one of the videos we did was kind of like a 4-man team format where the Slives are the captains. We've got 8 dudes here. You are drafting your team. All right, give me this guy first. All right, this guy second. And Julian gets to Scott. He would like to select Scott. And he goes, all right, next I'll take Big Dog. Give me Big Dog.
My guy.
I mean, that was 2 hours into the trip, and we just did not call Scott anything other than Big Dog the whole trip. It was the best inside joke of the whole thing.
That's amazing.
Big Dog. I mean, it was great. We did like this event. I mean, it's like 3 nights later, we're doing this thing, and those boys show up and they're cheering us on. And next thing you know, I look over, Scott's on all fours barking. He just like fully went into Big Dog mode.
That's pretty fun.
So that awesome. That was great. Big Dog.
There was a guy.
Dude, we text all the time.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Yeah. Did you ever see like KU basketball this year had a player that was his whole thing was like he was a dog.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So like his name was Melvin Council. You would have loved this guy. Like he was like, he only played at KU for a year, but he was awesome. Anyway, but he had a quote, I think early on in the season, he was like, if you're not a dog, then you're dog food or something like that.
So I was like, all right.
And so every time, like he was a point guard, so he'd get a rebound, he'd like start dribbling down the court. Everyone would just be like,
I love that.
And so, yeah, that's what Scott needs to do. Every time he's about to serve, all the
Zero,
fans.
zero.
Well, all the ghosties that
again.
watch, if you're ever visiting and watching them play a tournament, you need to be like,
or just in the comment section, just only refer to Scott as Big Dog from now on.
Just dog emojis.
I'll take Big Dog
or Poodle if he's wearing like pink shorts or something. But Big Dog's awesome.
Big Dog was fun. The Slives are also like half Polish, and we got to meet their like full Polish grandmother, who was like, I think, visiting. I assume she doesn't actually live there because she doesn't speak any English, but she came to dinner twice.
Okay.
And
gotta eat.
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, you gotta eat. I hope she had a decent time. I mean, she just can't understand anything anyone says for 2 hours.
Did anyone speak to her?
The Slive's mother was there, who like can speak Polish and
Got it, yeah.
whatnot. But anyway, her name was in Polish. Grandma is pronounced babcia, or babushka. So we looked that up as well. So that's another just
Babushka.
fun, just kind of
That was Russian.
names that came out of this trip. Big Dog and babcia.
Where's Poland in comparison to Russia?
West.
Close?
I mean, more than a stone's throw.
They're not borders?
I would say not borders.
Okay.
I would say a missile's throw away.
Yeah.
They could get there via missile.
Yeah, one missile could take them there. Okay. Because I've heard babushka for maybe it's Polish. I don't know. I always thought it was
Maybe
Russian.
it's like all of Eastern Europe. It's just like, yeah, babushka means grandma. We'll all share this.
That's one of the most endearing words I've ever heard. Babushka.
My babushka.
You're there's no way you're not a little overweight and really good at cooking if you're a babushka. Was this woman really small and skinny?
She was not overweight.
Dang it.
Sorry.
All right. Then she's not a real babushka. She's more of a babshka.
Babcha.
Babcha.
Babchka. I don't know, something like that.
That's pretty crazy though.
That was fun. When they first arrived, Isaac didn't really know like who was who, and so he was like, I guess I'll just gotta assume this is the Slive's mom. This is like who I've been on the phone with before and everything. So goes and gives her a huge hug and whatnot, and realizes, oh, this is not their mom at all. So when
Really?
they speak English, she can't understand anything I'm saying. Hey there, hey, it's so nice to meet you.
Show me your keyboard.
Yeah, Florida was fun. We had a good time. Shot a lot of videos. Trying to think, what else did I write down? We were walking by like this. I looked like it, I mean, it was not in a college area at all, but there's a ton of college kids at this like restaurant and bar one night. And there's just two dudes in the corner, not where all the other people are, where all the girls are. They're just by themselves, just playing darts. And as we're walking by, Isaac goes, hey, can I get a celebrity shot? And the guy goes, if we were playing one-on-one basketball, would you just walk up and ask for a shot? And I said, okay. It's kind of rude.
Wait.
And we just walked away.
Can I get a celebrity shot?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's like a thing in like beer pong or anything. It's like, I'm coming in just for one shot.
Oh, I see. Okay. Shows you how many times I play beer pong.
And honestly, I may be a little iffy on the definition here, but I'm pretty sure that's what he asked.
Is that what it means, Timon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just take me back to my beer pong days. I mean, like,
Timon's got iPhone face, so he doesn't understand beer
Yeah.
pong.
Dude,
Okay.
Going to like a real college or having like tailgate culture, I'm so bad at any kind of cup pong, beer pong, cornhole, all the tailgating games. Terrible at them. Have no practice, have no reps.
Yeah.
They're holding me back.
Okay, so he was basically saying, hey, let me.
Let me get one shot.
And these dart guys were like,
Just flip, just instantly. If this is one-on-one basketball, I mean, we just come up and ask for a shot.
maybe
They're like,
if I'm going by for fun.
and of course, in the moment, we're all like stunned, like, sorry. And then we get back to the car, and then we're just all thinking of stuff we should have said. I mean, we're like riffing for 5 minutes. Like, oh, this is why no girls are next to you. Oh, this is why, like, oh, we should have said that. Let's go back. Let's go back.
That's funny.
Yeah,
dude.
Florida's
Like,
crazy, man.
They didn't want to just whatever. Come on.
Yeah, he had that ready to go, dude.
That was not the first time he said it.
Probably not. He heard someone else say it, and he's like, I'm going to use that.
Fun.
Timon, you had a little improv show last night or something, maybe?
I did. Yeah. I was barely kind of involved because I'm barely on the team, but it was really fun. I was in like the first game where you have to like come up with rhymes and stuff. I got 2 rhymes in.
Ooh.
And I stopped, but that's better than 1. I
Wait,
guess.
can we
How's
play?
that game work?
Yeah, let's play this game.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like there's a beat, and then you just go back and forth like rap battle. You start with someone's name. Give me a one syllable name.
Dan.
Great. So you'd
I'm always a really good audience member in these things.
Yeah. You'd get the beat going like boom, clap, da boom, clap, boom, clap, da boom, clap. I got a friend named Dan. Boom, clap, da boom, clap. I cook food in a frying
pan.
Boom. Now it's your turn. Boom, clap.
I have 2 fingers. I have 10 fingers on my hands.
And then it would just keep going with the boom clap stuff, and then it
Okay.
would just go around basically.
Okay.
But the format is like rap battle, 2 people at a time, going back and forth. So
That's fun.
And
Yeah.
you got to be a part of the
I
rap
did.
battle.
It was fun. Yeah.
Can we play some more? I want to redeem my.
What else did you play?
Sure.
Or that game?
I want to play that one.
We'll
more.
play that one. Yeah, great. What's another name? Or we could go with Dan.
San. Just kidding. Brad.
Land.
Jake. Time.
Yeah, I don't know. Jake?
Jake.
All right.
Boom. Clap. Da boom. Da boom. Clap. Boom. Clap. Da boom. Da boom. Clap. I'm sitting here with my friend Jake. Boom. Clap. Da boom. Da boom. Clap. He has really good things that aren't fake. Boom. Clap.
It has.
No, it makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense.
People have to fill in the rhyme. Like, you have to make it obvious enough before you say it. Because,
whoa.
Because you
Say it
can't
again?
say, like, I have to say, like,
Fake.
I cook food in a frying.
Pan.
I can't say it. It has to be obvious enough that you guys
So
say
it's
it.
kind of Beastie Boys-esque. Like,
Yeah.
It's called Beastie Boys. Like, their improv game is. So,
is it?
good job.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're good at that. That's your skill.
What do you guys call this game?
Yeah,
Beastie
like-
Boys. Dan.
We're gonna tell you how to play this game, and then Brad, we need you to tell us what it's called.
Okay.
That's your trivia.
Oh, okay. So you do how many? Do you just do one though, or do you like?
No, it's like until someone fails. Until
No,
someone
but I
can't
mean like
think of
one at a time. Like go in a circle.
Yeah. Well, it's like
Mano a mano.
one, like person to person battling to like who can.
And if
think
the
of the
audience
most.
can't figure out what you've said, then
Yeah,
you
then
lost.
you lose. Yeah. Or if you just can't think of a rhyme to do.
That also makes sense.
Okay, let's try again,
Great.
and let's go a little slower
Sure.
at first.
Great.
Let's take this.
All right.
slow.
I have a friend named. I can't even think of one syllable.
Stan.
Jake.
No, let's do a different one than
Okay.
Jake.
We already used all the words that rhyme.
I know. Chris. Is that good? Not great. Sarah. I can't think of a single one syllable word
syllable
right
word.
now. I might not be as awake as I thought I was.
Tim.
Tim's good. Tim's good. Boom. Chap ba boom ba boom chat. Boom. Chap ba boom ba boom chat. I have a friend named
Tim.
Boom.
Oh, sorry.
Chap ba boom ba boom chat. He likes eating Slim.
Jim's.
Boom. Chap ba boom ba boom chat.
I read a book about the 7 deadly
Sins. Boom.
Clap to boom to boom clap. This is a little risky. I'm going out on a
Limb. Boom. Clap ba boom ba boom chat. Boom. Chap ba boom
Like you
ba
say
boom
chap.
chap. Boom. Chap. Yeah, you're right.
boom chap.
Boom.
Chap.
Chap. Boom. Ba boom. Chap. Boom. Chap. Boom. Ba boom. Chap. Boom. Chap. Boom. Ba boom. Chap. Boom. Chap. Boom. Ba boom. I can't think of a single thing. I put the plastic in the recycling
bin.
Boom. Chap. Ba boom. Ba boom. Chap.
Oh, Brad, you have a little bit of food on your.
Chin. Boom. Chap. Ba boom. Ba boom. Chap. Boom. Chap. Ba boom. Ba boom. Chap. Boom.
Yeah.
Chap. Ba boom. Ba boom. Chap. Boom. Chap. Ba boom. Ba boom. Chap.
Chap.
Boom. Chap. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Can I
Oh my
keep
gosh.
going?
I got to work out. Got to go to the
Gym. Boom.
chap. Boom to boom chap.
Careful if you do, because then you might get really
Slam.
Boom. Chap.
Chap.
Boom. Boom. Chap.
You know, the largest organ of the body is the
Skin. Boom. Chap. Boom. Boom. Chap.
I hope I go fast in this race so I can
Win.
Boom.
Chap. Boom. Boom. Chap. My will says I'm the next of
kin.
boom. Chap. Boom. Boom. Chap.
Ow! I just bonked my
Shin. Boom. Chap. Boom. Boom. Chap. Boom. Chap. Boom. Boom. Chap. Boom. Chap. Boom. Boom. Chap. Boom. Chap. Boom. Chap.
This is kind of how it was on stage. Keep
He be
going.
like smooth. What you see me how that doggy?
Actually, like 70% of those wouldn't have counted last night because
You don't do slant rhymes.
They
You don't do
don't count any slant rhymes, which
slant
makes
rhymes
it
are
really
kind of
hard.
Jake's thing.
That's kind of where I live.
I think you gotta count slant rhymes.
Talk to Brandon, the improv.
Talk to Brandon.
Not my dad.
I think Beastie Boys did slant rhymes.
Every musician ever has done slant rhymes.
Yeah,
All right, a little bit faster this time.
great.
Give me a word.
We
Jake.
were too good at that.
Yeah, we gotta challenge ourselves a little bit.
Give me another word.
especially me.
I want to get better.
And also,
Okay.
it could be not a name. It could be whatever. But you know,
All right,
got a friend
like what?
named. I don't know.
My friend's name is Knight.
Night. Boom. Chap. Boom. Boom. Chap. Boom. Chap. Boom. Boom. Chap. Boom.
I got.
You want me to start? Are you going to start?
I got a friend named
Night.
Boom. Chap. Boom. Boom. Chap.
Did he have a weird mom? He just
Might.
boom. That's a weird name.
About to take off. I'm about to take
Flight.
Chap.
Chap. Boom, chap.
Chap.
You want to square up? Oh, you want to
Fight.
Chap.
Boom.
chap. Boom, chap.
Have you seen David at that place sounding
Side.
chap? Boom, 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 chap.
Oh, it's my turn. Boom. Frick.
Chap.
Boom, chap.
Oh, God. Who turned on the
Light.
Boom, chap. Boom, chap. Whoa, so beautiful. What a gorgeous
Sight.
Where to use
Thank
that?
you. Sight, yeah.
Boom, chap. That's all right. I'll let you have a
Bite.
bite.
Boom, chap. Boom, chap. Did someone already say sight?
Sound and sight.
Sound and sight. Is there typically like a theme? Like, are you trying to get anywhere with this, or is
I
it like
think
purely rhyme?
If you're like really good at it, they'll be like also make it kind of insults to the other person. It's
Rap
kind of like
battle.
rap battle if you can.
All right.
I can't.
that seems hard.
Yeah.
Time, and I have a friend named Latzo. Go ahead. You start. Boom, chap, boom. Just kidding. All right. That's been what other games do you guys do?
That's really
I'm trying
funny.
to think. I'm trying to think of games like that where it's not like you have to come up with a whole scene necessarily. But I also can't think of any games where you do come up with this. I can't think of any games. So
Boom.
what were
Chap.
some of the ones? There was like Black Friday where one person is the clerk in the Black Friday store. With the audience, you came up with like a strange object that has this like weird twist to it and was owned by someone, whatever. The people in the store talk to the clerk. Like, this one item in the store is completely free if you can find it, if you like find the right item. So people are just like cycling through the line. I have, like this toaster. Is that it? It's like, no, maybe the item is, I don't know, some other kitchen thing. It's like, I like where you're going with the kitchen, but no, that one's not free. That one's like, whatever. And you just keep going until you get it. So that's like a really fun one.
Is it like a
Sounds hilarious.
I like it.
It's fun.
Is it like the thing is like ridiculous? It's not just a toaster. It's like a toaster that
Yeah, a toaster
It's
that
Dolly Parton's toaster.
every time the beeper goes off, what happens? Like
sure, yeah,
it,
melts your finger.
yeah, exactly. And then it was owned by George Washington, and they have
Who
to
had a
like
similar face shaped us.
get through all the oblong,
Surely,
etc.
different teeth. But
Yeah, that was fun though. But
How'd Zach do?
Zach wasn't there.
Damn it.
Yeah, I don't know. He would have done great though. He's good at that. He's good at improv.
Is Trey's special tomorrow?
Yeah,
I just thought that.
I'm
You,
driving
Zach?
to Oklahoma tonight with Zach.
Wow. In Coley?
Zach booked some shoot today where he's flying on a private jet.
What?
So that's kind of fun. I think he's in the private jet right now, flying to Colorado to like film something. Then he's coming back. Then we're going there a little bit later because Zach was like wanted me to drive with him and stuff. So yeah,
whoa,
He's just private jetting to like Denver and back today.
I think so. Yeah,
Wow.
this is what I hear.
you ever
Unless he's
private
making
jetted?
it all up.
No.
Me neither.
I've been on a real small airplane, but it
Yeah.
wasn't private. It was just out
And
of
yeah,
Harrison,
I'm excited to
Arkansas.
see how a private jet this is. I don't know how nice it will be, but
I met a guy in South Florida who, for years, he ran a private jet airline.
Okay.
I jokingly I go, any money in that? It's like the first words I said to him. I was like, hopefully he knows I'm joking. But yeah, he was like, we didn't own the planes, but yeah, we were like in charge of just like doing all this.
Wow.
He's like, that's all what he did for like 20 years. Like, that sounds fun.
Oh, I think maybe Luke Warehand worked for a company like that.
Really?
back in the day. Yeah. Dude, how about Zach running for office?
How about Zach?
Let's go.
Swirl hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope it goes well for
Our
him.
friend Zach is running for the House of Representatives in Kansas, Wichita area. So
Yeah, in like, I don't know, 2016 or whatever. I mean, we spent every day with Zach.
yeah,
Whenever that era was. That was so fun.
it's crazy. Yeah. now he's making videos of him like giving us policies on stuff.
Yeah.
But that guy's doing it for the right reasons. Like he's not like some
He's
like
such a good guy.
yeah, he's the man. So
Speaking of policies, I forgot 2 weekends ago when I was in Iowa, Steve Coop has another running platform he thought of.
okay,
And dare I say, even more trivial than his previous ones.
was it a running platform or crawling platform?
Good point.
Yeah,
I guess probably crawling.
maybe both. Yeah. Okay.
He's out on confetti as a celebration tool. It's like, what's the confetti? I mean, it's such a mess.
What's he like?
He's like, I think I think Bubbles.
Bubbles.
I think Bubbles still kind of gets the point across.
Okay.
Way less cleanup.
That's good, Steve.
So he's that is now part of his governor campaign.
He's like, down with
We've
confetti.
seen confetti. Yeah, we get it.
Keep it as big paper. Not big paper, but that's good.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That was his new thing. It's like, yeah, I'm getting kind of fired up on just waste that confetti is.
Bubbles over confetti though?
You gotta get a good bubble blower though.
Okay.
Because I think not even back in the day, like now for weddings and stuff, they like to use the sparklers these days, right?
Yeah.
But back in the day it was rice, and then they changed. Sometimes people did bubbles. If you're not ready with the bubbles in time, there's no bubbles, and people just walk through an aisle of nothing.
A lot of bubble celebrations in the pre-production process.
Or the machines that you have, or you can't rely on humans alone for bubbles. Yeah. You've seen the bubble guy? Have we talked about this bubble guy on the podcast? Have you ever seen one?
I never heard of it, but
Bubble guy.
Did you ever watch it? Like, watch a video of there's some businesses now where these guys just make massive bubbles.
Oh, I've heard of this.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Bub guy.
I bet there's a great like subset of YouTube that just has awesome like bubble videos, even cooler than what this guy was doing.
Can 4-0 bubble men beat 5-0 bubble women? Like, there's probably a whole culture we don't even know about going on.
Yeah, you could play pickleball with a bubble, I bet.
We should.
Maybe. I don't know.
I want to play with a flaming pickleball. I think that'd be a fun video.
Ooh.
See how that goes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Play it at night. Maybe the lines are also on fire.
Yeah.
The little kerosene down.
Yeah. I bet somebody will agree to let you do that to their court.
You should get like a stunt man and to like set you guys on fire. Just set everything possible
The whole
on
thing's
fire.
fire. Net's fire. Ball's fire. We are fire. We know a guy who set himself on fire. Kanakuk, not our camp, but a different one.
On purpose or no?
Gunner?
On purpose. No, it was not. I don't think it was Caleb Freeman. What's his friend's name? Oh, Cooper Hanning. Is that his name?
Oh, okay. Doesn't K1?
Yeah.
That's K1 for you.
They used to have this thing where I forget which it's probably good that I'm not saying it anyway. He's listening. But there used to be some type of like, what am I looking for? Just like gas. Something that you could easily find where like it's flammable, but like very briefly. Like it's very like people would spray it in their hands and it'll light their hand on fire and it would just like burn out really quickly. And it was kind of this like little thing. Well, they would do this skit, I think, every 2 weeks where he would like spray it on a shirt and then light a shirt on fire and then like rip it off and jump in the pool or something like that. I guess they'd done it over and over again. This time, from what I remember from the story, he forgot to like pre-cut the shirt. Lights himself on fire, can't get it off, and then like passes out from the fumes.
No way.
Falls down on the diving board, and then I think it was Peter Casey who kicked him into the pool. I mean, I'm almost positive that's how it went down. And then someone else had to go in the pool and like rescue him.
Yeah, Peter kind of saved him, but also kind of like,
somebody get this guy. Somebody just kicked this guy into a
he's
pool.
on fire and unconscious. Throw him into the deep end.
We have to find the guy who did this.
That's
Made a full
wild.
recovery. I mean, went to the hospital, but he's great now.
Wow.
I have a few follow-up questions about passing out from the fumes. How is it like just straight fire fumes? Does that do that to you? If you just like,
I think like,
or is it whatever you sprayed on yourself?
I think another aspect
Not
of this,
you.
from what I'm kind of remembering now, is like I think they used to just spray it at the bottom of the shirt because then the flames go high enough it still looks like your shirt's on fire. And I think they sprayed like all the way up, so it was like even more flames and fumes than normal. It was everything about it was terrible.
It just seems like how does it take less time to pass out from the fire than just like be like burnt? I don't know. I guess maybe he was burnt
first?
as well. But I feel like it would take a while to be like, ooh, those fumes, and then you pass out. But it's like just like, oh, then he's gone.
Should I call Peter?
Sure.
Yeah.
He's gonna think for sure it's about the house, and like actually it's about the opposite.
What's up? That's what you say.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, dude? We're on the podcast right now. I actually have something completely non-related to the house. I was trying to tell Brad a time in the story of Cooper Hanning setting himself on fire and then you kicking him into the deep end.
That was a long time ago.
You're not on trial.
I think the statute of limitations says plead the fifth, something like that. No, that actually wasn't me that kicked him in. I was there.
Okay.
Thank you for giving me credit for that.
I thought you helped. Yeah.
No, I was watching in horror as kids cried and wept and started writing their parents chicken letters about the incident. But no, yeah, lit himself on fire. It was for a skit video that they were filming. I don't know if you're familiar with the series that they were doing that summer, but yeah, lit himself on fire. Fire did not go out as planned. I believe it was Caleb Freeman who had to kick him into the pool.
Had to. There was no other option.
You can't push him. Yeah.
I mean, it was...
He had to kick him in the ribs.
He had to go to the hospital, got sent home for like a week to heal. And, but hey, didn't get fired. So got to come back to camp.
Fire guy didn't get fired.
Yeah. And that one was kind of swept under the rug a little bit. We all signed NDAs that probably are still in effect.
Well, I just wanted to make sure I had my facts straight. It's good to know you were not. Was there a second kicker, or was it just Caleb?
Oh gosh, I think it was just Caleb.
Okay.
Cooper's now wife Blair was 100% there. I think she was just screaming in horror, though. I think she was like emotionally paralyzed by the whole thing.
It's beautiful.
Because he passed out.
Didn't know what to do.
How?
She didn't pass out, but it was just like stuck in place and let her future husband just burn.
Am I remembering correctly that Cooper passed out, like from the fumes?
I don't think he passed out. He probably wish he did, but got burned real bad.
Oh my!
But he's married and has a beautiful family now.
Married in Wichita. Hope he votes for Zach Wareham.
That's right.
But yeah, he's living life in Wichita.
Love it. Well, thank you for providing some clarity to the story. I was doing my best to piece it together from an event 14 years ago that I wasn't a part of.
14 years ago that you heard through the grapevine. At a totally unrelated camp. So
yeah, and none of that happened. We're all just joking around. That didn't even happen.
I'm sure you did a great job, and I'm sure that I'm excited to listen to it on the podcast.
Hey, well, thanks, dude. Thanks for answering. I'll talk to you later.
Yep.
See you, Peter.
Yep. Have a good one.
So,
oh man, what if this whole thing was just a ploy to promote Zach
to vote for Zach?
Like Zach's like, hey, I want you to advertise that I'm running for office.
How are you going to work it in? However you could work it in.
Like, let's do the private jet line, and then we'll get in there from there. And then
the flames and
that's crazy, dude. Let's do Cozy Earth now.
Yes.
Okay.
Let us.
Let's talk about how comfortable. Let's talk about.
I got something. Sorry, it seems like you've really got something. Mind if I interrupt?
You know what? I'm gonna be a team player and let you do this one.
I have not even read most of this text, but Emily Brace texted me 15 minutes ago and said, I heard on the Wednesday episode Kyle wasn't giving you any more Cozy Earth content. Thought I could help.
Yep.
Perfect timing.
Thank you.
The other night, we had just put a freshly washed set of Cozy Earth sheets on her bed, and I'm in another room, and I hear Isaac, her husband, yell from our bedroom. So I go running to see what's wrong, and he goes, "These sheets are so soft." Also, I wore my joggers for my travels down to Oklahoma and had major delays. Was so comfy the whole time, including my 5-mile airport walk. It's just the freaking best.
It's the freaking best.
I did see that on her story. I didn't know where she was going or anything. She's like, "Hey, my flight's delayed pretty much the whole day. Anyone have anything for me to listen to? I'm going to just go walk the airport for the next 6 hours."
I love it. And
she did her Cozy Earth joggers.
Walked in style and in comfort, which is what
Both.
Cozy Earth is.
S&C.
Yeah. Bed sheets, joggers, all the things. CozyEarth.com/Ghostrunners, GRKC, 20% off. You got to go check them out. CozyEarth.com/Ghostrunners. Thanks, Emily.
Anyway, what have you been up to? Retail rebelling or what?
Oh, yeah. Always rebelling. Dude, officially an Airbnb guy. I have.
You're in.
I'm in. We had time to stay there. That was a fake.
Yep.
We had a real people stay there on this weekend.
Oh, actually.
Yeah.
Strangers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Got some guy coming today for 10 days.
Dude.
Whoa.
That's
His
gotta be
profile
nice.
picture is him doing this. So I'm not trying to
What does that mean?
Is it as confusing in the profile picture, like what he's meaning?
I don't know. I mean, he's just kind of like looking like this.
Yeah.
He looks like he's in a graduation like
That's how
gown. Just like this.
We Gucci.
I'm like, all right, that's fine. Just don't ruin the house, please.
That's fine. Just over that.
But yeah, it's starting to get booked up some, which is crazy and fun.
Sweet.
And yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like, I like went live with the Airbnb listing thinking like it's going to take a few days. I don't know why I thought that.
I
And
would
then all of
think
a
the
sudden
same
it was
thing.
like, oh crap.
I'm getting bookings.
I gotta make sure this thing is ready. Gotta get a paper towel holder.
I'm sure you've done the math. What percentage occupancy do you kind of need to
Yeah.
break even on the mortgage?
You would think I've done the math. Paige Farr asked me that the other day because she does Airbnb stuff. I don't know because I haven't gotten my refinanced mortgage yet, but I think it's like 55, 60%. So
Seems doable.
yeah, I think so. And then obviously the World Cup stuff, that's going to hopefully bolster everything. But here's the fun thing about the Airbnb.
Gucci.
Yeah, we'll be Gucci with the World Cup. I'm going to use this term very, very loosely. Okay. But I think the fourth person to reserve my house was a celebrity.
Was a celebrity.
Is a celebrity.
They're a dead person.
No. Celebrity is the loose term.
Local celebrity? Or am I even supposed to be guessing?
I don't know if I would guess because you're never going to know who it is.
Got it.
But
Okay.
I
Fun. Let's try guess.
looked him up. Like, well, I honestly have been looking up every single person that book.
It's a
So I'm
guy.
like, all right.
It's a guy, Jake. We can get this.
I'll say this. You have absolutely seen at least 3 or 4 movies this guy's been in. But he is a minor character in all these movies. But I said, I was like, I'm going to look this guy up on Facebook. And I look him up. Maybe I just looked him up on Google first or something. 450,000 followers on Instagram.
Okay.
Wow, cool.
So he's a thing.
And he is staying at your Airbnb?
Yes, he's coming into town for Big Slick, which is like the big like
he's part of it.
celebrity baseball game, softball game that the Royals do. So
And
it's like
you're wanting us to guess this guy. So give us like
Yeah.
like what's like maybe the genre of movies he might be in.
he's been in Dune.
Whoa.
He was in The Dark Knight. He was in Oppenheimer.
Wait, this is
You know him?
no. I feel like I've seen. I don't know. It seems familiar, but that's because I've heard of those movies. Maybe. Maybe it's just like. Oh, I feel like I've heard of these. Hold on.
Oh,
this
this
is
sounds
familiar.
really This is really
Dark
familiar.
Knight,
Was he in Forrest Gump?
Batman is staying at your.
Christian Bale. Yeah.
David Dachmalshin.
Yeah. That guy.
You do recognize him. He is a.
He is scary looking.
I'd prefer.
he was
Oh
no,
yeah, this guy. He's in Prisoners.
Prisoners.
Yes.
That's the one I was going to say because you like that
He's
movie a lot.
so-
You like that movie a lot. Dog.
Dog.
Turn it sideways.
What's up, big dog?
Oh yeah,
Prisoners is great.
he's in Ant-Man or something.
He's an Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Because he's Overland Park guy. He is from Overland Park originally.
I had no idea.
Okay.
Which so is Paul Rudd.
That's crazy though. That's like he's a very accomplished actor.
Yeah,
That's
well,
wild.
what like really like intrigued me about him is like he booked. Maybe I shouldn't. Whatever. No one comment on his stuff saying, "Hey, I know where you're staying."
Dude, this is
Kansas."
Patreon. No one listens to this.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. But like once he like confirmed the booking, you can see it'd be kind of fun. I bet if you booked with somebody, it'd be the same way. But it's like all the different places they've been. Like you can see their profile of Red. So it's like he's been to L.A. and been to all these different places. Like he's been to Greece. He's been to. I'm like, wow, this guy's a world traveler, and he's choosing to stay at my place.
He wants me. He wants my paper towel holder.
I was like, that's kind of interesting. He's got a pretty distinct name, so I look him up.
That is very interesting.
I was like, that guy looks like the guy from that scene in The Dark Knight. Like, I recognized him. I recognized him from The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Anyway, kind of wild.
Yeah, very
pretty
recognizable
sweet.
face. Yeah.
Yeah.
Scary face.
Not a good name for. I mean, once you know him, I guess you know his name, but
Yeah.
you don't remember it.
Not exactly a stage name. Dude,
Anyway,
congrats.
kind of crazy.
So you're all bunged up. You're all booked up.
We're doing pretty well. I haven't gotten any World Cup bookings yet. That's like the big.
Okay.
That's going to be like a big fun day.
When'd that start again?
June.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Should
getting out of
I
here.
convince my parents to like give up our house for that, or are we too far away
I
from
would
the World Cup?
give it up.
Give it
I
up
would
forever.
say I would say put it up there if they'd be interested. I would entertain it.
Yeah, because I feel like a house that can hold a family of 10, like surely that's like people would like that, right?
Yeah.
Maybe?
You
Kinda
could
fun.
also you could hold way more than 10.
Oh
My
yeah, yeah.
house
I'm
holds
saying
10.
like our house, like yeah, it's like that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
Yeah. I think your mom would say absolutely not. That's what Catherine
No,
said.
probably not though.
She didn't really say that, but Catherine, I was like, we should just see if we just go to Texas for a month. Like,
Yeah.
and just see if it. And she's like, yeah, but people would be sleeping in our beds.
Oh,
And
yeah.
there's also cribs in some of the rooms.
Oh, yeah.
And we have to move all our stuff. I was like, fair. But we also might make $30,000.
Yeah, you buy new cribs.
Yeah, I was like, we could just buy a new house.
But yeah, like, do you think Bucyrus, Kansas would be like close enough still, like where people would? But I feel like it feels
Honestly,
kinda far
I don't
away.
know.
Yeah.
It seems like probably not, but at the same time, everyone's acting like people are just gonna be looking for places left and right.
Huh.
No idea. But
Yeah.
David Dalsmalchian might be back. Maybe I should I like somehow show that I know who he is? Like, should I give him like a welcome basket of?
Hey, how was your first night in the house? Was it dark?
Was it dark enough?
Dark enough?
Yeah.
Dark enough in the night?
Did you get locked in, prisoner?
Oppenheimer.
Do you need
Call the cops and
Oppenheimers?
Go with the Dark Knight one.
Stoppenheimer?
Boom. Clap. My friend's name is Oppenheimer.
Boom, clap, boom, boom, clap. He's unemployed, so he doesn't have a Joppenheimer.
Boom. Boom.
clap,
Chap.
boom, boom, chap. Anyway, so yeah, I learned the hard way. I provided K cups for this last
Okay.
family, and maybe I didn't learn the hard way. Maybe I should give them the
You
benefit.
learned it the medium way.
I think they stayed for 3 days or 3 nights, and I gave them a Costco size, like just put the Costco size K cups out there and the ground coffee, and they took them all.
Just took them?
I think so. Maybe they used them all. Maybe I should just say no. They used all of them, but I think they just took them home with them.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, maybe I should lock up my coffee. I don't know.
That's interesting. Okay.
How much should I provide? This next guy's coming for 10 days. Do I need to try to provide him coffee for 10 days, or do I say like, hey, we'll get you started and then you got to go on your own? You know?
You could provide him coffee every day staying there, but you could also like ask ahead of time, like, hey man, you a coffee guy? Anything get you, Mr. Machian?
Yeah, I know. You a coffee guy, or more like a aspiring Oscar winner? Or yeah. Anyway, and they also took the dish soap.
They took the soap?
I think, unless I didn't have any, but I know I got some. So
Why don't we text Zach and make sure he didn't take all these things?
yeah, was it you guys? You guys?
I don't know of anything. I don't know.
Yeah, the cleaner was like, FYI, you don't have any dish soap. I was like, I just have some dish soap. And all she replied was, no. It was kind of intimidating. I was like, yeah, there should be some dish soap there. No. I
Nuh-uh.
was like, ouch.
I don't think so.
Anyway,
Can I do a little show and tell for you guys?
yes.
I have something. I'm in my pocket that I'd like to show you.
Okay.
Close your eyes.
Okay.
Please. Let me get these all set.
These earrings.
When I open my eyes, where should the camera be on the
Headphones.
wide camera or the camera on
These.
you, Jake?
Puppies.
It could be on me.
Okay, great.
Alligator. Tiny alligator.
Open your eyes.
Whoa! Mr. Worldwide went to Boca Raton.
South Florida.
Wow.
All right. Let me ask you guys some questions.
Let me ask you a question real quick. Let's ask him a few questions.
Let me ask you.
How was it performing in the halftime show? Let me ask you that.
Bienvenidos.
What'd you think? Did you wish that you had more than one hit, or was Ice Ice Baby enough to just, get you through?
These are good questions.
Timon, you have any?
How many grand for those?
How many
For me to
grand?
buy them off you. Name your
What's
price.
it like to have courtside seats for the Miami Heat?
Oh, South Florida.
Yeah. What's it like to live life with rose-colored glasses? You like that?
Yeah.
That's it.
Can I ask you guys some questions now?
Yes.
What is the name of the female pro player that Friday sponsors?
Italy Waters. Rachel Rohrbacher.
That's correct. What is the name of the new paddle line that we dropped last month?
Aura.
Or Pro.
Thank you, Aura. Now, what if I told you that Rachel Rohrbacher's dad works at this sunglasses company? What if I told you that the name of these glasses happens to be called the Aura glasses? And then lastly, what if I told you that with the touch of a button, I can change the color of the lens?
Oh.
How about that?
Now that's fun.
That's wild.
How do you like that? You like
that?
All right, so let's ask some questions now.
Oh, wait, let me answer your question. I would be like, whoa.
Yeah, thank you for
What if I
answering.
told you that? Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. What do you got? You charge those?
Yeah, you have to charge them.
Wow.
They have a pair that looks less Bad Bunny-esque that we're going to get.
Why would you wear those? Why would you want those?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Those look great.
What?
Wait,
Yeah,
where do
there's
you-
like a crazy
is there
amount of
like
technology
A way
in
you
here.
can like plug something into them, or you like
You
set them on a.
You plug some in.
Where are
them.
you plugging? I'm
There's like
looking-
some like little magnet like ports
magnet
underneath
ports.
here. Magnet ports.
Huh.
What you say crazy technology?
Just like to be able to like
Oh,
change the color
Yeah,
of your
yeah.
glasses. I think they're like the first in the world to like figure this out.
do it some more.
Do it
Yeah.
again.
So was that other one like blue light or is that nothing or
I got no idea. This one feels like pretty like rosy,
Yeah.
pretty pinkish,
Yeah.
pretty blue,
Yeah.
and then more of like a
yeah, a little bit
darker red plum
of, some sort of halvesy.
for the halvesy.
Fun.
Wow.
So you guys
Anyway,
are going to
th-
get some?
These don't really fit my vibe exactly, but I thought, hey, I'll wear them for a couple days, wear them on the podcast, and they'll send them to Andre.
They fit
That's
Andre's
his,
vibe.
yeah, that's his vibe a little
I
bit.
think you could force them to fit your vibe.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
get a couple dangly earrings and get
yeah,
a fade and
yeah.
I think
Puerto
I think
Rican.
you should wear a white suit around.
yeah,
Yeah.
or like linens.
Yep.
I think the
Cuban.
the bluish fit your vibe more.
You got it.
Oh.
You got it.
Oh.
No problem.
Oh.
Coming right up. I don't know
Well,
where the
there
button is. I'm just touching random things.
I like it.
But they have more of like an athletic looking pair of sunglasses that also has like some cool like technology in it too.
That's pretty sweet.
Wow.
But yeah, it is crazy. Rachel's dad happens to work at this company, and this pair specifically is called the Aura. We're
She's like-
well, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, we named them separately, obviously.
Yeah.
They just all happen to
Wow.
work out that way.
Was she in Florida? Or
She was not.
oh, okay.
Yeah, we didn't
She
see
just
her.
said we gotta send you some glasses.
Yeah, Scott got on a call with her dad, and yeah, he sent us some.
That's awesome.
That's pretty sweet.
This has been Show and Tell.
We
Those
like
are cool.
With Bad
I
Bunny.
keep just wanting to look at them.
Me too.
Thanks, guys.
Can't take my eyes off.
Yeah, halftime show was really fun. It was a great opportunity. I'm glad I did it.
Rachel would rock those rose ones. I feel like the rose is like more girly.
You talking triplet or you talking Rohrbacher?
Sorry, triplet.
It gets confusing.
Yeah, sorry. Rachel Coop, triplet. Yeah, she'd rock that. Those are fun.
Wow.
I mean, that's my show and tell.
Scotty loving his.
I think Scott got the like big, like almost like Oakley looking
Oh, okay.
ones.
Oh, I think I saw something in your story. Did he have them on then?
Oh no, we just got him yesterday.
Oh, really?
So that must have just been another pair that he was rocking.
Dumb looking sunglasses. I thought he had some like, yeah, they almost looked like not pit vipers, but yeah, just like big
Big uns,
uns,
big boys,
big boy, big dog.
big dog. I'll take you, man.
That's funny. Jake,
Yeah, what's
pop
up?
quiz. What's today's date?
Today is April.
Wrong. It's grilling season.
I knew no matter what I said, it didn't matter.
Oh, it's grilling season. It's
Wrong.
Yeah, you got a sound of the lawnmower in the background.
Yes.
You got a little Matt Carney on the Bluetooth speaker,
Couple of hummingbirds watching.
and you got a little bit of chicken thighs from Good Ranchers on the grill.
Yep.
I might go actually chicken breasts on the grill.
Okay.
I might do chicken thighs if you want to,
We're not ready to commit.
or steaks, or Wagyu beef burgers. Hear me out. Salmon.
Point being, it's grilling season.
Point being, it's grilling season. No other meat should go on your grill except for GoodRanchers.com.
Yeah. I was I talked to this episode about the Slive twins.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is really into fitness right now. He's only 16 years old, but he is like he's read everything. I mean, he's kind of like almost like a Catherine. I was like, he is so like it's funny. He's like a crunchy 16-year-old boy, but like he works out like crazy. He has so much protein. He counts all his macros, and he's obsessed with like clean eating.
Yeah.
And so I got to tell him about Good Ranchers because he's like. he's ranking all the fast food places. Like, no, you don't want even Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
they changed their recipe recently. Now they have 40 ingredients.
Yep.
You don't need 40 ingredients for Chick-fil-A. He knows all this stuff. Like, I guess
smart.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
And he was like, if you have to go fast food, go Five Guys because they do this. I go, hey, well, let me do you one better. Little place called goodranchers.com.
That's right.
He goes, what street is that on? And I said, I just told you, dude, it's goodranchers.com.
It's a URL.
URL street.
Yeah,
Look it up.
Yeah, look it up on a browser, bro. Yeah, dude, we love Good Ranchers. That is, I mean, it's clean.
He was very impressed.
That's the best thing to say. Yeah, there's no hormones, or no added hormones, hidden additives, things like that, antibiotic free. And they have custom boxes now where you can mix and match, do exactly what you want. So if you want some Wagyu beef thrown in there with your chicken beef.
That would be mixing. Mm-hmm. And then if you also say, you know what, give me 2 of the lollipop chicken drumettes, that would be matching.
Matching, double.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a memory game. So they have a memory game on their website you can play as well. So check them out. If you once you subscribe, you'll get a free meat for life and $25 off your first order. Use that promo code GRKC, Good Ranchers Kansas City, Ghostrunners Kansas City. They are interchangeable. You
Mix and
choose what it
match.
stands for. But yeah, check them out. It's goodranchers.com. It's American meat delivered. Goodranchers.com, American meat delivered. I have a few other random thoughts here.
Go ahead.
Oh, I didn't develop this. I realized an irrational hatred I have, and I want you guys to tell me A, if you agree, B, if you are one of them. Okay?
Okay. One of the hated?
Yes.
Okay.
One of the, if you're
Gotcha.
guilty of this.
Yeah. Cool.
I don't know why. I've always hated this, and I'm going to give you a pass until you're 6 years old, and then after that, you can't do this anymore.
Okay.
And I saw a grown woman do this the other day at Quick
boy.
Trip. I have an irrational hatred. I know it's irrational. I know it's not that big of a deal. You're going to laugh at me and be like, why does this matter? It doesn't matter. I hate it. I hate it, Jake. Yeah, thank you. I need to see your eyes. Eyes on me.
Mood.
I hate it when people they have a hooded sweatshirt, jacket, whatever. They put the hood on their head and they don't have any of the other part of it on them. And it's just like behind them. And they just walk around with the hood on their head and like it flopping out the back. You know what I'm talking about? All right, let me try to explain.
No clue.
Sorry. Jake, take off your hoodie real quick.
I don't have a shirt underneath.
Oh, never mind. Okay. Just imagine imagine you have a shirt on, or like, it's like if someone has a coat and they don't need it anymore, but they don't want to like stuff it in their backpack or something. They wear it on their head, but then it's just like behind
Getting
their,
it now. They're not putting their arms
Wait.
in. They're only putting
They're
the hood
wearing
on.
the hoodie just by the hood.
Yes, exactly.
Do people do this?
Yes, dude.
Okay.
And I hate it.
Huh.
I hate it. Bo will do it sometimes when he's like coming out of out of the car or something. But this woman was doing it the other day, and I thought, you look ridiculous.
You didn't like that?
You look so stupid. I hated it.
Dude, that's so rational.
Is it?
That's what you predicted that we would say. Would laugh at you and say that it was irrational.
Did you think it is?
No, I don't actually. Yeah, it's irrational. Which
I think
you-
people
you
look
recognize.
insane.
I don't know if I would be like out and about and be like,
You wouldn't get bothered by that.
stop doing that. Like, I wouldn't care. I don't know if I'd notice.
I think you just look ridiculous.
I think that because I wasn't like, when you said that, I wasn't like, oh yeah, I see people doing that. Maybe I just don't notice it. How commonly are you seeing people doing this?
I feel like it was not trying to do this to you, Tom, but it was
okay.
common in public school to see kids walking home with
it.
that.
That's fair.
That move. I don't see it very often anymore, but when I notice that I'm like, oh, I got one of those kids. I got a kid that
I got
does
one of
that.
those.
Because no one ever teaches you, hey, just put your coat on your head and just drag it.
Yeah.
Oh, but I don't know. I'm not like mad that she's not wearing her coat, but like tie it around your waist or something. I don't know. I cannot stand it.
I don't know if I'm in a place right now to talk about people looking ridiculous,
You are.
but that's something I get super fired up about. I'll get fired up about other things.
Really?
But that one, I don't even know how much I notice it. I'm sorry.
You're gonna notice it.
You're gonna hate him.
say he does look ridiculous. There's just no self-respecting person that should ever do that.
They have no self-respect.
No, I'd rather see you barefoot in public than wearing that. Anyway,
What's the latest with your house? All good? All sold? All not yours anymore?
no. The Leewood house. It's next week. is like the signing date.
It's actually done.
My gosh, it feels like every single day I look at my watch to see the date, and I'm like, it's not even close to April 22nd. Like, we're so far away. But yeah, that's happening, man. It's happening. It's close. So it'll feel good. Feel good to, get one in.
Get one down.
But yeah, that's next week. Our house with the sewage stuff. We had an insurance adjuster come out this past week. I'll go ahead and say it. Insurance adjusters out there, I don't like you very much.
Okay, how they wear their hoods?
This guy would have been that kind of guy, I bet. I don't know, man. Like, on one hand, I think he's doing his job, but he just doesn't. He knows that he's presenting pretty bad news or like negative news, and he kind of seemed like he was too excited to tell me.
He took a little pleasure in doing it.
Yeah, and eventually he's like, I mean, I'm sorry for having to tell you all this, but I'm like, I don't know if you are, dude.
Yeah.
He was also like, I also had a bad feeling about him on the phone when I talked to him. I told Catherine after he left, I was like, I was trying real hard to love him like Christ loves us, but man, it was hard. I just did not like this guy. And Catherine, I texted him like while he's down in the basement looking at stuff, like, this guy's killing me. And Catherine's like, he's annoying me from upstairs. Like he was like kind of like giving us a hard time about we had like replaced our water heaters pretty quickly after all the sewage stuff happened. And he's like, yeah, I mean, I understand why you did it, but you probably shouldn't have replaced your water heaters. And Catherine, upstairs, she's like, I almost came down and said, so what, we're supposed to just like live without water for like 2 weeks until you came? I was like, Catherine, calm down.
There's something very frustrating just in general when like someone gives you an opinion when they have 1/10 of the information that you have. I don't care what you're talking about. That will always be frustrating.
He just didn't seem like he had any sense. I mean, and this is what this guy does for a living. So he's seeing people in bad situations all the time, but he had no sympathy for the situation at all. Like, yeah. I mean, you shouldn't have put those water heaters there. Now it's going to be hard. You're going to have to move those. That's going to be because it's not up to code with blah, blah, blah.
You guys, I'd stop pooping.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just got to keep
It wasn't even my poop, dude. My neighbor's poop.
Marco's mama's poop.
Exactly. So I think it's going to be fine. I don't know. I haven't heard back from him recently, but it was just like one of those things like, yeah, it's not up to code. So you're going to have to do all this to code and, you have to move that and this isn't done. And then this is where I think I started getting a little annoyed is he basically was like crapping on my remodel job that I did.
Hey, come on.
He's like,
man.
you could tell it's obviously done by like, there's a DIY thing. He's like,
okay.
And he's
and
like,
you obviously went to community college. Let's just say everything we're thinking right now. All right, why don't we just
and
do
you
that?
have bad skin. All right. Guess we're all making observations today. Yeah, it was like, all right, man. Yeah, you're right. I did do it myself because I'm not going to pay a bunch of money to somebody, anyway. He's like, this isn't up to code. I don't know when they did this, but that's not right. I'm like,
jeez, dude.
Yeah.
You're not here to inspect that.
We get it.
Look at the crap.
Yes, dude. So anyway, maybe not all insurance adjusters are like that.
Maybe they're not.
This guy wasn't super fun. I'll just say that much.
Wasn't super fun.
So, and like all the kids, like when he got there, all the kids, we were all outside. Like they were all playing in the backyard. He didn't like acknowledge a single one of them. I should have known right then and there.
Yeah.
This guy's not our guy.
Hey, you must be Matthew. Basement? Yeah, all right. Yeah, let's just get to it.
Let's do it. Let's have this thing. All right. I was trying to get to know him. Like I said, I was trying to be nice to him. Like, so you like born and raised Kansas City? Yep.
Yes, sir.
Usually it's kind of a suburb, like a large area where I didn't ask any more questions. I was like, all right. At this point, this guy's ready to get in, get out.
Mm-hmm.
And then, dude, okay, this is something. So one of the things that they're going to do, like for this settlement, is they're going to replace the floors because they got, messed up, obviously. And so he's like, I just need a sample of the floor before I can leave. And I was like, oh, I can just tell you what the floor is. He's like, no, I need a sample. I was like, all right, whatever. And so it's this LVP, like plasticky luxury vinyl plank is what LVP stands for. And so he goes and he's basically trying to like bend off and like rip off.
Oh, I see.
And he doesn't have a knife with him. He's like, I go get a knife from my truck, but I think I can just bend this thing. And that dude struggled for a minute or more trying to do this.
I can just tell you.
And like you could see him like he's like trying to bend it and he's like like doing this. And it's one of my least favorite things in the world to watch somebody else struggle and just stand there and watch them. Like, how do I not?
How you doing, bud?
You doing? Do you need?
You're shaking, bud.
I don't have a knife either. Shoot. He's like, I usually can get this. Struggling through it. And I'm like, do you want me to stomp on it? I don't know.
I guess the jaws of life out here.
It's like I wish I wasn't here. Like it's fine to struggle.
Struggle on your own.
Yeah, but like
Not with me watching.
It's no fun to struggle with somebody else watching you while you're doing your job. He's like,
Good
I've
take.
been doing this for 25 years. Oh, you must really like this. I mean, pays the bills just like any other job. Got it.
You're full of life, man.
All right, man. Yeah, so good to see you, bro. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, house stuff's good, man. Airbnb is running. Cozy Earth and all the beds, all the towels. Rocking.
All the beds have towels on them. Not
Somewhere.
bad.
You got to find it. Scavenger hunt. Yeah. So that's fun. Got Cozy Earth made it more furnished. Made it happen.
Oh yeah, it definitely elevates it.
Yeah.
Cool fun.
Yeah.
Cool fun.
Cool fun.
Cool. We got any reviews of the week? I haven't even darn near looked.
We do have reviews of the week. Let me darn near look with you. Micah.
What's he
Micah's
up
our
to?
guy. Micah 72.
Is it Micah Lehman? Does it
Micah
say?
72, please.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Thank you guys. 5 stars. I decided early on that I would listen from the beginning. I've been listening since May and I'm only at 2022. I find myself laughing so hard so often and it makes me so happy to have something so cool to have. A lot of so's. You guys got me through some rough times. I even listen to you at night now. But I have to turn it off and turn on a news podcast because I end up laughing and stay up all night. Knowing about Jake and Rachel going into the Topgolf Rachel story immediately made me think, a blonde girl named Rachel? Jake's wife? No way. There's no way. Thank you guys for all you do. I can't wait for another year of the pod and good luck to Jake in the next part of his life. Some of y'all's bits have made me laugh harder than anything else. The Matt Foley opening, anticipate the yellow, Puddle City, and every house has it is my go-to catchphrase term now. I didn't think two guys could make me laugh so hard every day. Thank you, Micah.
I have this is not an official review, but I did like this comment. It's from just a kind of random just letters and numbers. Looks like a license plate, honestly. HGA32HJ on Spotify. Jake and Timon actually sound like men today. Sore throats are helping them.
Dude, sweet.
Dude,
Sweet.
sweet.
Dude, look at us. Or last week, not anymore. But like, good for us then.
I like that. I thought that was funny. How's everyone doing? Everyone feeling better?
I am feeling actually
I'm feeling better.
better. Yes. Thank you for asking. I've been itchy lately. Getting better with that though. Like weirdly itchy.
You're a guy, it's hard to predict your symptoms. Like, which is what might be going on with you, you know? You keep me guessing.
I don't know, man.
I've been itchy.
I don't think I've ever, I was telling Catherine about it. I always like hesitate to tell Catherine because if I tell Catherine, she's like, all right, here's 18 tinctures
All right,
and
that's
here's
it.
this.
Yep,
and here's,
yep. No
like,
more time on that cell phone.
She cares for me so much, but it's like, man, it's like a part-time job trying to do all this stuff. But yeah, weirdly, like once again, I think it was like all connected to this moldy house that I went and saw that one time. Oh, that's right. Part of, and maybe it's just like in my own like head, but I swear I was itchy in like random places consistently. Like it was like out of my toe. My big toe was itchy. Like,
Man.
but not like regular itchy. Like there was like interior itch. It was weird. But she got me taking this like liver cleanse pills.
Jeez.
Feel good now. They taste pretty good. Or they like, I mean, I can't taste them, but like, yeah. So I'm better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Feeling good.
We all sound like men. Or I guess, no, you always sound like a man. Me and Timon are back to
Yeah.
not as much. But it was an honor to sound like a man last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I have a manlier voice than, well, I don't think I have a manlier voice than you.
I got told, I never get any celebrity look-alike. I don't get a lot of those fun comments other people get. I never get, you look like my friend, nothing. But the one I get once every 6 months is like, this past weekend, South Florida, this professional pickleball player, Anna Bright, I'm having a little conversation with her and she goes, you have a good voice. You should do like podcasts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like, okay,
Interesting.
I'll think about it.
Podcasts.
But that is the one I'm like, I don't know. It feels nothing spectacular at all about the way I talk. But for whatever reason, every now and then it is the one common
Yeah.
denominator of like things I can't help that people comment on.
There was a guy yesterday that told me, and I couldn't tell if he was joking or not, but like, oh, your voice is so comforting. I'm like, are you messing with me? It was kind of in like a context of like, he's being goofy, but like maybe that part's not a joke. I don't know.
You messing with me?
Dude, also, so the other day, we had like a random thunderstorm, weird, whatever. That's time.
Big one's coming tonight. See that?
Baseball size hail. Have you heard about that?
No, but I have an idea of what it is.
Can you imagine?
I guess the hail will be big. I don't know how big, but
how does baseball get to choose? Like, why not pool ball or tennis ball or pickleball?
I think what they mean, it's going to come, it'll fill the size of a baseball field. Baseball field sized hail.
Oh my
it's going to be
gosh.
in like this shape.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, like an ice cream cone shape.
Baseball size. Yeah, just it'll funnel right down into home plate.
Yeah.
Let's hope you're in home plate and not center field. Anyway, one of my neighbors, two doors down, she's like 90 years old. And I noticed that she had a limb down in her yard the other day. And so I went and talked to her and was asking her like, hey, do you need help with this limb? And I swear, dude, we talked. We had a conversation for 15 minutes. And I'm talking loud. Like, she seems like she's understanding me. And then as I'm leaving, she's like, now remind me exactly where you live. And I was like, we talked about this.
Oh, babushka, come on.
I was like, we talked about the people that used to live in my house that you knew back when because she's lived there forever kind of thing. And I was like, I told Catherine, I was like, I don't know why, but old people seem like they can never understand me. And I'm talking really loud. And Catherine's like, well, it's just, you have that kind of voice where it doesn't carry very well. Like, what? I'm yelling at this woman, basically. I don't know.
Yeah, she didn't understand you, but at least she was very comforted.
But that's the weird thing, dude, is like, and this is like a thing. Like, I'm serious. Like,
okay.
Old people do not understand me, but they will understand Catherine. And Catherine does not talk as loud. I don't know how it works.
Huh.
Tell me, audiologists out there.
I have a separate correct opinion, so to speak, is that people who say like, sorry, my voice carries, are just pretty obnoxious and are way too loud in public. Like when it's like, hey, dude, you're talking way too loud. Sorry, my voice carries. It's like, no, you need to be able to be in control of it a little more.
It carries, but it's
because you're doing it
loud.
Turn down
because you're talking too loud. I can do it too. Yeah, do you think it's just bad habits?
We can all make our voice carry. And I was saying, you're making me uncomfortable because everyone's looking over.
Sorry, yeah. Yeah, what? I don't know.
Brad,
but that is interesting.
I would say, I think that you have just like, there's a bit of just like a softness, which is like, I think good, but like a different quality to your voice, I think.
Okay, but like once I bring out volume, wouldn't it still be able to be pretty heard? That's what's confusing.
Yeah, that's true. But it's like, I feel like you talk and Jake talks is like, yours just doesn't like quite cut through the air as much or something. I don't know.
It doesn't boom quite as much.
I think your dad speaks like softer.
That's what Catherine said.
He probably has trouble like actually carrying his voice, but I don't think you fit in that category.
Catherine said, you have a voice like your dad. That's what she said the other day. She's like, and it just doesn't.
But you definitely can be loud and carry though. I don't know.
If there was a loud guy in the podcast, I think people would say
it's me. That's why I'm like, but if Lois, the old woman from down the street, is here right now, she would not understand me and she'd be like, that guy over there is so nice and has great things to say.
Yeah, she walked back in her house that day and she goes, man, I didn't hear a word that guy said. What he's talking about.
I was like, what? Now, what house do you live at? I was like, funny. Oh, all right. Anyway, she was so sweet, though. She's a sweet lady.
Sweet little babchka.
Yeah. Anyway.
Hymnal time, boys?
Yeah.
Everyone turn your hymnals to 194. We're going to do how many verses?
I do two.
We're going to do the first two verses.
Chorus.
First two and fourth. Baptist.
What? First two fourths?
Good, yeah. First, second. And
I'm just going to go back.
Some glad morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to a home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Just a few more weary days and then I'll fly away to a land where joy shall never end. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Woo!
Boom, chap to that.
I heard you guys chapping along out there.
Chap your hands to the Lord.
Stop your feet and chap your hands. Chap your lips.
That really claps my cheeks. That's sweet.
That was a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
See you on Spotify.
That's right. Cool.
Great.
Cool. Thanks for listening, guys.
To all the boys, girls, and babushkas out there, we love ya. See you on Wednesday. This has been Bad Bunny. See you later.
That's right. Ghostrunners Podcast. Everybody.